Hello YouTube, this is going to be a review of the Midland two-way radio with emergency crank power. I'm going to give you an overall view now showing you what all comes in the box, and then in a second I'll zoom in on the radio and give you more details about it. To start with, on top you can see the box, the package it comes in. Inside that is a cardboard box, the brown box beneath that contains all the components. And I'll start on the left and work my way around. On the far left, you have a shoulder strap that can attach to the radio in case you're going to be carrying it around for a while, I guess. Next to that, leaning against the owner's manual, is a rechargeable battery. Then next is a DC cigarette lighter adapter to charge the radio from your car. Then next is a hand mic where you can plug in to the radio. And then last is a DC wall adapter charger. That's a brief overview of the components, and now I'll give you a close-up of the box and radio. On the box, I'll just show you some of what it says and let you read, and maybe I'll read to you some of the features of it. It contains a GRMS radio, an AM/FM radio, a NOAA weather radio. It can be powered by 4 AA batteries, or a rechargeable battery pack, or a hand crank. So it's quite a few features. It also has a USB charger on the side. So if you want to plug into your cell phone and either use I believe the internal batteries being AA or rechargeable, or use the hand crank to charge your cell phone in case of emergency. So that's the front of the box. Now I'll just turn it over. And see, the top just says Midland emergency radio with crank power. Oh, there's also a flashlight. I left that out. Don't want to forget that. Alright, so I can focus the camera here. On the edge of the box there, tells you a little bit about the features again, what I just told you. On the back, let's see, shows you the radio there and the different points, different things on it. We'll go over those things in a second. And down the left side, let's see, same things we've already talked about. This side also mentions privacy codes built in for the GRMS FRS radio, the Fox feature, and it's also water resistant. So that's it for the box. Top, I showed you that already, and the bottom is blank. Alright, let's move on to the radio now. I'll give you a brief overview of the buttons and knobs on the radio, and then I'll show you how you put the battery in and we'll turn it on. To start out with, we'll go across the top. We have a lock call button, scan, monitor, menu, and push to talk / select buttons. Then down this side we have a band selector switch, which selects between AM, FM, weather, and GMRS. You have a battery source switch to select between the alkaline AA batteries or the rechargeable battery pack. And you have a light on-off switch for the LED flashlight. You have 2 knobs on the front. The top is a tuning knob. This knob does not turn completely, it just rotates, I don't know, maybe 15 degrees. And that's how you change stations. Then beneath this, we have a volume button, and behind that, a tone button, or excuse me, tone knob. Now on the right side of the radio, let's see, we have the hand crank. This pops out. I'll give you a little bit better view of that. The crank. On the other side of the radio, you have the LED flashlight. I'll give you a little look inside there. There's 3 LEDs. Then beneath that, you have the USB port, and then the microphone speaker jack for the hand mic, and then the DC jack to plug in either your wall adapter or cigarette lighter adapter. On the back of the radio, there's an antenna that will fold up, and there's also a battery cover door. We'll open that real quick. Okay, I had to set the camera down to open that, but as you can see on the doorway, there's just 2 tabs you press down, and the top part comes out. Inside here, there's a spot, as you can see, for 4 AA batteries or a rechargeable battery. So now I'll put the battery in this and we'll turn it on. Okay, right now I just put the batteries in, and I'm going to press the button to turn the backlight on, and I'll show you that without the battery in, the clock resets to 12 a.m. So every time your batteries die, you take them out, you'll need to reset the clock. Right now let's see, we'll put it in weather station mode, and we'll see if we can't find the weather station to check on.
Central Daylight Time weather conditions across the... It was cloudy.
You can tell gets pretty good reception of the weather stations in our area. It also shows you, let's see if I can get this light up, a weather symbol. That's pretty interesting. It shows sunny or partly cloudy. Turn the volume back down so you can hear me. I like the weather symbol there, was pretty neat. I haven't noticed that before. Now I'll go to the FM station, and as you can imagine, it's a typical radio. You can see you can't turn the knob scan very fast. You can only hold it to one side, and now you can see, yeah, I can't spin it. You just turn it and hold it, and it'll scan slowly. So that's the FM radio. Then AM radio will be very similar to that. Now I'd like to talk about the GMRS radio feature on here. So I'm going to slide this band knob all the way to the right, and we'll turn it back on. And if you noticed, every time I turn this off and then back on, when I turn it on, the light comes on for a split second, the backlight comes on for a second. Just something to think about there. Right now it's on, let's see if we can see here, channel 1, and the H means high power, and you can also see a battery symbol showing you your battery level. Okay, you can turn the tuning knob, let's see if I can get this all in here together, to change stations. If you notice, once you get to channel 8, it switches off of high power. If you're familiar with the GMRS and FRS radios, you know that channels 8 through, I can't remember, let's see what it says, 14 appears, are FRS channels, and it limits your output power in those areas. Technically, according to FCC rules, if you want to transmit on the GMRS frequencies, you need to have a GMRS license. Last time I checked, if you're interested in that, just go to the FCC's website and check on that. I won't be talking about that any further. But, so if you're on an FRS channel and you want to transmit, you could hold down the push to talk button and talk. Or you could use the hand mic like a normal radio. So now I'm going to plug in the hand mic and show you that real quick. Okay, now I've got the hand mic plugged in. As you can see, it plugs into the left side as I showed you earlier. And on the hand mic, you have a push to talk button on the left side. There's no other buttons on there, but that is your speaker and microphone. So there's just a quick look at that. So you may be thinking about buying one of these emergency radios. It's a good time to get one before tornado season, just in case there's power outages or anything worse. And it's good to have year round because there's winter storms, tornadoes, and all kinds of natural disasters that can happen. It's good to be prepared for. This will help you stay in touch with your family and hear any local news that's able to broadcast, and possibly contact others on the GMRS and FRS radios. So there's a brief overview. I haven't done any battery life testing to tell you how long the battery that comes with it will last. Maybe that'll be in the future, maybe not. I don't know. But I hope this told you a little bit more about the radio and helped you make a decision. Thanks for watching.